Okay, moving over to the second page of the concept map. So from assessment, we have authentic assessment that's embedded, it's natural. There's internal versus external assessment. Internal is more student-based in class, and external is going to be outside world, districts, policy, achievement, and certifications. Then we moved into good assessment, which is reflective, it's daily, it involves collaboration and inquiry, and learning occurred is what you're looking for. Performance-based assessment is looking at the process, student-based answers, and their doing. So examples are teacher observations, student interviews, offering fillable outlines, daily journaling. Then you're going to assess those process skills. Now this should be routine. They're demonstrating the process skills with concrete materials. They're making inferences. You can also use representations of materials if you don't have concrete versions. They're interpreting data and creating conclusions, and they're experimenting and writing. Off of performance-based, they're using it. So this includes observations, checklists, this is how to use it. So it's observations, checklists, you're tracking progress over extended time. Then we move down into project-based assessment, which is investigating. It's authentic questions asked based on scientific phenomena, and they're investigating and collaborating to explore those questions. It's daily life application. Extended investigations means greater depth. A good project is going to involve some type of self-assessment, scientific inquiry guides. They're going to display science attitudes, and it's going to be student design, which then moves us into peer and individual types of assessments, which are going to be one of our tools. This is student-designed authentic assessment. There's procedures, they're involved, they're creative, requirements are known to the students. The teacher can encourage and assist and offer follow-up interviews, which is also a tool. And this is offering direct info. It's very useful for SPED students. The reasons are greater than their answers, and it allows you to identify misconceptions and meet those diverse needs. Our next tool is journals. These complement nicely with the interviews that we were just talking about. And it allows you to record, reflect, and express in writing, communications there, and it's a form of an assessment of their own writing as well. Then that next tool, because journals can be useful for portfolios, these offer evidence. It demonstrates their learning and their progress, and it lets them connect, which then led me to concept maps, which is also another tool. So this is where they're constructing relationships, they're assessing their conceptual knowledge, they're being reflective, and then an example was V-maps, which are more like a roadmap style. That led us back to assessment. Branched off of authentic assessment, a teacher tool was teacher observations. So this is you ask and then you listen, and then you offer those follow-up questions, which are going to be another tool is open-ended questions. So you're assessing, but you're looking for more of the completeness of the response because there are going to be different answers per student. Another thing that we have to assess are attitudes, which was also talked about down here with our project-based assessment. Science attitudes are what to look for in a good project. So this is shown through their behaviors. It's usually curiosity, their inventiveness, their critical thinking, and their persistence. And it also involves assessing those attitudes and stereotypes towards scientists, and assessing during hands-on is more useful during those hands-on activities, and discussions too, which discussions can also be a tool. And I think that covers just about everything.